What is up, you guys? Matt from our process, and guys, today I want to talk to you guys about just the importance of adding value to whether it's your client, whether it's your customer, whether it's your buyer, no matter who it is, how important adding value to that one person is, and also adding more value than everyone else that is out there that is competing against and trying to take your clients or trying to take your customers, and how adding value can really put yourself apart from all the other competitors that are out there. And I want to show you guys a story about how I implemented this into my own life, into my own reselling experience and stuff like that, and how it can seriously help you guys for your business or your brand or anything that you're trying to pursue in life. You guys probably saw like a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago or so, I had gotten a Supreme cartridge flask that I had gotten. I think, like I said, a month ago or so. There's a Supreme cartridge flask that was dropping on Supreme, and I actually got it. And I was super happy and stuff. And I immediately put it, when it came in, I took pictures of it, like super high quality and stuff, and then I put it on my Grailed account. And if you guys don't know, that's basically just a platform where you can sell, hyped sneakers or hyped, items or whatever it is. And that Supreme cartridge flask was like a pretty cool and hyped item. So it was reselling for a good amount. And so basically, I put it out there. I guess I think I got some responses, but the price that they were asking for was not really too much higher than what I actually bought it for, and I thought that it was more valuable than what they were asking for. So I mean, like I kind of like denied them. I didn't really accept accept those offers and stuff, because I knew that it was more valuable than I thought that people were asking for. So I start so I'm just being patient. I'm saying I'm just I'm being patient. I have my price and stuff like that, and after a week or 2 weeks or so, I wasn't getting any more offers, right? And I realized my price was a little bit high. I think my price was a little bit higher than it may have should have been. And I bought in this Supreme cartridge flask for I think like $84. That includes the shipping, so about $84 and stuff like that. And I had my price at around I think I had around like $149 or so. And which was like, again, that was pretty high price. So again, I started dropping the price and stuff. I started getting more response and whatnot. And again, those responses were just like really, really low offers. And again, I thought it was more valuable than what people were offering me. So I'm not really accepting those offers. And this one guy, he actually messages me and he says, and I'll show you guys exactly what he messaged me. He was like, for the Supreme cartridge flask, does it also include the funnel? I'm asking because I don't see it in the pictures. Thank you. So I guess there's a funnel that the Supreme cartridge flask comes with, I guess, to pour drinks into the thing, to drink from it or whatever, because it's a flask, I guess. I was like, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that, my friend. That was my bad. But yes, it does include the funnels, right? So then he actually offered me a price of $115. And again, that's a good price. Like I was, again, like in the beginning, I was having trouble selling it for a moderately good price, and like that was a pretty good price. Like $115 was a good and solid a price that I would have made not a good $25 from, which would have been great, right? And then so he said offer $115. He said offers for the product and shipping within the USA, and he said also willing to consider a counter offer. So when he put out the $115, I was like, okay, great. I'm saying I'm just gonna give it to him because that was better than all the other offers that people were giving me. But he said, he was like, it's for the product and shipping within the USA. So I was like, okay, I'm in the USA, so it won't be that expensive for shipping. So great, like that's even more money that I'll be able to profit from this. But then he said also willing to consider a counter offer. So I was thinking, if he's willing to consider it, that means that he's okay if I go higher than whatever that price is. So then I was like, okay, why not? Like, maybe why can't I sell him a little bit more for a higher price, right? So I go from $115, and I basically say to him, to counter the offer for a higher price, I say, my friend, I will ship the Supreme flask out first thing tomorrow with 2-day shipping, along with the Supreme bag, and the limited edition stickers, as well as put extra wrapping in the box so it gets to you safely, all for $139. Okay, so I was offering him $139 for the Supreme flask, but not only Supreme flask, but also the 2-day shipping, the Supreme bag that it comes with, the limited edition stickers, and also extra wrapping in the box so it gets safely to him, all for $139. So as you guys probably see, I took his offer of $115 and I made it more valuable, right? But the thing is like if you're gonna have a counter offer, you have to have a reason for why you're gonna why you're going to counter offer it, right? And my reason was because I'm going to add even more value to this thing. One, so he gets it faster with the 2-day shipping. Two, so that he gets more things. He gets a Supreme flask and the bag and the stickers as well, all in the same package. And so that it doesn't break or nothing happens or no scratches, I'll put extra wrapping in it as well. So even more value to this thing, and that's why I increased the price, because I knew that I could just flush this thing with as much value as possible, so that he'll see the value in the $139, and then so he'll possibly make a lower counter offer that was higher than whatever he originally offered, or he'll just accept it, right? So then he offered $129. And then he was like, it's a bit more than I'm willing to pay right now, and it's a little higher than your asking price. And then I say $135 and it's done, but I also give him a reason for why I'm increasing the price, like why it's so high, right? And I say the only reason why I'm being a little picky is because I know that after shipping costs and after transaction fees, it would really have been cutting a ton out of the profit. $135 would allow me to just break even and make a little bit more. I hope you can understand, my friend. So then I offer him $135, and then he messaged me back and he was like, done. So then he purchased it, and he said, I bought the Supreme Purchase Flask by Supreme in size 1 size. So then, but yeah guys, I sold it to him for a total of $135, and I bought it for $84, so it was like a really awesome profit. I was really happy about this, guys. But and I don't know if you guys knew, but before I had done any of this, so my original price was at $149, right? And then I knocked my, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, like I knocked the price down because like I wasn't getting any offers. So I had made it $125, and then, but the thing is, like, he even went high. So I basically sold it to him for $135. Which was even higher than what I was selling it for on the app. Throughout this entire conversation, he could have easily just said, I'm just going to do it for $125 because that's what you're offering. But the thing is like, I just pumped this thing with so much value that he was willing to pay $10 extra. He was willing to pay $20 extra to pay for this thing, for the more shipping, for the faster shipping, for more items, for safe shipping as well, you know. So like, it was awesome because I was even able to not only sell it for higher than what he had offered, but I was selling it higher than what I was actually selling it for on the app. So guys, like, the lesson for this is just like, it's so important. It's actually crucial for your business or your brand or whatever dream that you're trying to pursue in your life. It's so important to add value to the end consumer, add value to your buyer, add value to your client, add value to these people that are a part of your business or who are buying from your business or from your brand. Because when you add as much value as you can, when you add more value to something, it increases the value of that thing tremendously, right? If you add a ton of value, more on top of that original product or service, it will immediately, in their head, they will be increasing the value of that one thing more and more in their head because you're adding a ton of value to that one thing. It's like taking a banana and trying to sell it to someone for $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you add another banana to it, because you added another banana to it, that's $5 and $5, that is worth now $10. And that is exactly how it works with literally everything else. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say I had that Supreme cartridge flask, and 2-day shipping is worth a lot more than 6 to 10-day shipping. You know what I'm saying? So I increased the price. I increased the value of it. So one, they'll be more willing to pay for a higher price because you added even more value to that one thing. Two, they'll be more likely to want to buy because of how much value you are adding to that one thing. And once you're able to do those two things, once you're able to help someone see the value, they will automatically want to buy that one thing because of how much value it's adding to their life. You can see, like, in my messages and stuff like that, like, I added value to that one guy with just one product in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made the shipping faster, right? So I saved his own time. I even saved even more of his time because if it came in, if it came in broken or scratched or whatever, then he would have had to buy a whole new one. You know what I'm saying? So adding more value through giving him time. And then also I'm adding more product to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm adding the bag, I'm adding the stickers and stuff. When you're able to add so much value to that one person in their life, whether it's saving them time or whether it's giving them more or it's being real with them or it's being a friend to that one person. Like, there's so many different ways to add value, to your clients, your customers, or people that you're selling to, right? There's so many ways, but if you can figure out a way that you can add more value to your people or to the people that you're selling to, oh my gosh, like, you're gonna be getting so many more customers, you're getting so many more actually buying into your products, buying into your services, because they're buying into not only the product, they're also buying into the immense amount of value that you're putting on that one thing, right? The reason why you're not getting clients, the reason why you are not closing sales, the reason why you are not getting customers to your products, whatever it is, the reason why you're not getting more followers to your Instagram, like the reason to all these things is because you are not adding enough value. Whether it's internal value, where you're helping them out in their lives, or whether it's you're saving them time, I'm saying whatever type of value it is, not giving enough value if you're not closing or you're not making results for your business or for your brand. People buy into things that they think will give them more than what they take, right? People always want a positive return on their investment. Even though that one guy that I sold that Supreme cartridge flask to bought it for $135, in his head he's like, oh, I'm gonna use it for all these different things, like faster shipping, the bag, the stickers, the actual flask itself, like safe shipping, fast shipping, and all that stuff is worth more to him than $135, and that is why he bought it for that price. That's why it's so crucial to add as much value to the people that are interested in buying your services, or potential clients or potential customers, because that will be the thing that tips them over the edge. That will be the thing that allows you to increase the price. That'll be the thing that you will start to see your potential clients turn into real paying clients. You can see your potential customers turn into actual paying customers. And that, my friends, is the reason why you are not closing sales. That is the reason why you are not creating results. That is the reason why you are not getting more followers, is because you are not adding enough value to the people that are buying into you or buying into your product. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't add enough value to them, then they won't buy into that one thing. Add as much value as you can, and you will see that the people will start to see that value, and they will be more interested in wanting to pay for a higher price, or they'll be more interested into buying into that one thing because they see how much value is in that one thing. It's also so important to add more value than all the other competitors that are out there. For example, like, there are literally probably thousands of other people that are out there right now that are selling the exact same Supreme cartridge flask, probably for a lower price. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why that one guy chose me, the reason why he chose a higher price than what any other reseller was selling out there, was because I added so much value to that Supreme cartridge flask that he had no other choice but to accept that price because of how much value was in it. It's so important to add more value than all of your other competitors that are out there, and that will ultimately set you apart from all the other competitors that are out there as well. So I mean, yeah guys, it's that simple. Add more value than anyone else out there, and add as much value as you can. You will start to see the customers, you will start to see the clients, and trust me, you will see your business grow, you will see your brand grow, because of how much you care about wanting to sell that one thing to them, and you're willing to add as much value to them as possible, and they'll see that and they'll buy into it. They will immediately buy into you, your passion, and all the value that comes with it. And guys, that is basically it, my friends. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Keep loving the process, and I will see you guys later.